Hi mga kawawmat, in this video we will solve problems involving linear equations and linear inequalities in two variables. So our objective, we will solve problems involving linear inequalities in two variables. So let's have first the keywords in solving problem. So dapat ito yung mga words na kapag nabasa ninyo sa problem, you know what symbol to be used. So ano-ano ba yung mga yon? So make sure to use an inequality appropriate for the condition of the word problems. So ano-ano ba yon? So ito yung mga symbols. So if the problem states less than, then you have to use this symbol. If it states more than or greater than, ito po yun. Okay? Ito madalas to, yung at most, no more than, not exceed, or not exceeding. So itong mga to, ito po siya, less than or equal. Ibig sabihin kasi ng at most, not more than, no more than, not exceed. Ibig sabihin, ito na yung pinaka-maximum hanggang dito lang. Kaya ang magiging symbol mo dyan is less than or equal. And then at least, ibig sabihin, halimbawa, at least 3. So at least 3, ibig sabihin, 3 yung pinaka-mababa. So it can be greater than 3. Okay? Kaya ang symbol natin dyan, greater than. Kasi it can be greater than 3. Okay? Kaya at least. Okay. Now, so let's have the steps in solving a problem. So first, understand the problem. Second is you have to plan and represent the given. Ito na yung representation. And then after representing the given, carry out the plan and then check the result. Okay. So let's have first this one. So let's have example, solve the following problems involving linear inequalities in two variables. So, bago tayo mag-proceed sa ating word problems, tingnan muna natin ito. Try natin. So, I have here, kapag ganito ang tanong, what are the values of y in y is less than 6 minus 3x if your x is equal to negative 5. So, minsan baka ma-encounter nyo itong ganitong question. So, ano po ang gagawin natin? So, what are the values of y in y is less than 6 minus 3x if x is equal to negative 5? So, mukha siyang mahirap. Pero, all you have to do is to substitute. Isa-substitute lang po natin. So, copy your given. And then, itong negative 5 na given mo, isa-substitute mo lang po dito. Okay? So, let's substitute. Now, you will have y is less than 6. So, this will become positive kasi negative, negative. So, that will become positive 15. 3 times 5 is 15. Now, so you will have y is less than 6 plus 15. That is 21. Okay, so therefore, what are the values of y in y is less than 6 minus 3x if x is equal to negative 5? So, ibig sabihin, ang values ng y mo ay simula, less than 21 daw. So, simula sa 20 pababa. So, paano mo yan ilalagay into set notation? So, ibig sabihin, from negative infinity up to 20. Okay, bakit? Ma'am, bakit 21 to? Okay, ibig sabihin, since parenthesis ito, ibig sabihin yung 21 hindi kasama sa solution. Kasi ang sabi, less than. Okay? So, kung ipapakita mo siya into set notation or interval notation, ilalagay mo dito yung 21, but you're going to use parenthesis. Okay? Ibig sabihin yung 21 hindi kasama. So, this is your set notation. Now, if in case na meron tayong equal dito, ibig sabihin kasama yung 21, you will be using a bracket. Ibig sabihin 21 is included in the solution. Okay? Let's have the next one. So what are the values of x in 3x plus 1 is less than or equal to 7y if y is equal to negative 2. So what are you gonna do? You just have to substitute. So 3x plus 1 is less than or equal to 7y. So, copy your given. And then your y is equal to negative 2 raw. So you're going to substitute negative 2 dito sa ating y. So you will have 3x plus 1 is less than or equal to, multiply this 2. So 7 times negative 2, that is negative 14. Now, so from here, you're going to use APE. So ito, magiging ano na siya, 3x is less than or equal to negative 14. This will become minus 1. Okay, so using APE. So minus 1 na siya. And then you will have 3x is less than or equal to negative 14 minus 1, that is negative 15. So divide both sides by 3. So sanay na tayo doon, yung divide both sides. Kung ano yung coefficient mo dito, i-divide natin siya doon. So, since this is 3, so 3 divided, negative 15 divided by 3. So, this will be cancelled. So, you will now have negative 15 divided by 3, that is negative 5. So, therefore, the values of x are less than or equal to negative 5. So, ibig sabihin, equal to negative 5 or less than negative 5. Okay, so paano mo siya ilalagay? So, from negative infinity up to negative 5. So, as you can see, since may equal tayo dito, ibig sabihin kasama yung negative 5 natin. That's why I use brackets. Okay? So, yun po ang gagawin. So, kapag hindi siya kasama, you're gonna use a parenthesis. If the answer is included or part of the solution, you're gonna use bracket. Okay? So, therefore, our set notation is from negative infinity up to negative 5. So, kasama yung negative 5. Let's have that third one. So, find the range of values of y in the equation y is equal to 2x minus 3 for x is greater than negative 1 but less than or equal to positive 1. So, paano kapag ganito? Binigyan ka ng equation and then you are asked to find the range of values. Okay? So, paanong gagawin natin dito? So, kapag ganito na ang hinahanap ay range of values, all you have to do is to copy the equation and then itong dalawa, kung ano yung given mo, since x is greater than negative 1 but less than or equal to positive 1, so anong gagawin natin? Isa-substitute mo lang yan dito sa x kasi ang sabi, ito raw yung values ng x. So, substitute mo siya dito, i-substitute mo rin siya sa 1, positive 1. Okay? So, let's have the first one. So, 2 times, ilalagay mo dito negative 1, okay, and then minus 3. So, you will have, okay, 2 times negative 1, that is negative 2 minus 3. So, this is y is equal to negative 5. Okay, let's have the second one. So, positive 1 naman ang ilalagay natin. So, you will have y is equal to 2 times 1. Lalagay natin si 1 minus 3. So, this is 2 times 1. That is 2 minus 3. So, this is negative 1. Okay. Is this the end? No. Kasi ang hinahanap natin ay range of values. Okay. So, ano daw ang values ng y natin? Okay. So, paano mo siya gagawin? Here it is. So, ang gagawin po natin, therefore, your negative y, your x is greater than negative 5. Alright, so therefore, the range of values of y, so this is y ha, kanina x, sorry for the typo. So this is y. So our values of y will be greater than negative 5 but less than or equal to negative 1. So ito ngayon na magiging values ng y natin. Mas mataas siya sa negative 5, pero mas mababa naman or equal sa negative 1. So, tandaan, take note that the inequality symbol should match the ones in the given range. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? So, dapat, kung ano yung symbol mo dito sa given mo, since less than ito and then less than or equal to, yun din po ang gagamitin mo. So, dapat match sila. Kung ano yung nandito, yun din po rito. Okay? And the order must be correct. Hindi pwedeng ito greater than o kaya ito nandito, ito nandun. Okay. So, tandaan po na kung ano po yung makukuha nating sagot dito, that will be the range, and then take note that the inequality symbol must be the same dito sa ating answer. Okay? So, therefore, the range of values of y in the equation y is equal to 2x minus 3 is greater than negative 5 but less than or equal to negative 1. Okay, let's have this one. Alex, a working student, has two part-time jobs. So, yung isa one paying 30 pesos per hour and another is paying 28 pesos per hour. He must earn at least 840 pesos per week to pay his expenses while attending college night classes. So, write an inequality that shows that various ways he can schedule his time to achieve his goal. So, ano ba yung question? Anong focus natin? So, aalamin natin yung schedule niya, yung iba't ibang schedule na po pwede para ma-achieve niya yung goal niya na makakuha siya o makapag-earn siya ng at least 840 pesos. So, ibig sabihin ng at least 840 pataas. Okay? So, ano kaya dapat ang schedule niya? Ilang oras siya dapat magtrabaho dito sa first job niya at ilang oras siya dapat magtrabaho dito sa second job. So, maraming paraan. Okay? Maraming ways. So, pwedeng iba-ibang oras, basta ang importante, ma-achieve niya yung goal niya na at least 840 pesos per week. So, first, understand the problem. So, highlights natin lahat ng given natin. And then, represent. Okay. So, meron tayong 30 pesos per hour. So, represent natin siya. Ito yung hourly rate niya dun sa first job niya. So, 30. Ita-times natin siya kung ilang oras siya mag-work dun. So, therefore, i-represent natin yung first job niya, yung number of hours niya na magtatrabaho siya dun sa first job as X. So, represent natin siya as X. Okay? Ito po, multiply ha. And then next, ipa-plus natin siya doon sa 28 pesos per hour doon sa second job niya. So, ito yung rate niya doon sa second job. Okay? Ita-times naman natin ito kung ilang oras siya magtatrabaho doon sa second job niya na i-represent natin as Y. Now, etong Y na to, so we now have yung 30 pesos na rate niya sa first job, kung ilang oras siya nagtrabaho, plus yung 28 pesos na rate niya dun sa kung ilang oras siya magtatrabaho sa second job. Dapat, ang kitain niya ay at least. So, kanina, pinakita ko yung mga keywords para alam natin kung anong symbol ang gagamitin. So, at least means greater than or equal ang gagamitin natin dyan. So, ito po siya. Okay? So, ibig sabihin kasi ng at least, dapat ito yung pinakamababa. So, it's either, ito yung minimum na dapat kitain niya pataas. So, dapat greater than or equal. Okay? So, ito po siya. Now, so therefore, write an inequality that shows the various ways. So, ang gagawin natin, dapat ma-identify muna natin kung ano yung inequality para makuha natin yung various ways. Okay? So, therefore, given this pattern, ito yung ating representation, so what will be our inequality? So, copy lang natin. 30x plus 28y is greater than or equal to 840. Okay, so this will be our inequality. Okay, so dapat sa inequality pa lang tama po ang pag-represent natin dito. Okay, so let's proceed to the questions. So, write an inequality that shows the various ways he can schedule his time to achieve his goal. So, ito yung nakuha nating inequality kanina. Okay, so ito po yung graph. Kung paano siya ginraph, panoorin nyo po yung video tutorial bago po ito para alam po natin kung paano tayo nag-graph. Okay? So, how to graph linear inequalities in two variables. Yun po yung previous video tutorial bago po ito. Punta po tayo sa playlist para makita po natin lahat. Okay? So, this is the the graph of 30x plus 28y is greater than or equal to 840. Now, why do we have or why do we need to graph the given inequality? Ang graph actually nakakatulong siya para mas mabilis mong masagutan yung tanong. Okay? Mabilis mong makikita yung solution. So, again, kagaya nga ng sinabi ko, paano ba natin malalaman ang solutions of the given inequality? Ito pong shaded region. Okay? Ito bang nasa boundary line mo ay kasama sa solution? Yes. Kapag solid line, kasama siya sa solution. So, ibig sabihin, itong 0,30 mo at 28,0 kasama siya sa solution. Okay? If it's a broken line, ibig sabihin, hindi part ng solution yung mga points ng line na to. Okay, so ito lang po na shaded region. Okay, so ito yung tinatawag nating boundary line. If it's solid, all the points na naglalay dito sa line na to are also solutions. Pero if it's broken, lahat ng points na naglalay dito sa line are not part of the solutions. Okay? Only the shaded region. So, ito po yung tinatawag nating shaded region. So, ibig sabihin ito po yung solutions ng ating inequality. Now, so, ang pinapahanap sa atin is various ways. Ano kaya ang pwede niyang maging schedule para makuha niya yung earnings na 840 minimum. Okay? So, let us try. Kuha tayo ng isang point outside dun sa shaded region. So, ito. So, anong ordered pair ito? This is, so, since by, 5, 10, 15, 20, so this is 10. 10, and then 10, 20, 5, 10, 15. So, 10, 15. Tama ba? So, 10, 15. Okay. So, kuha tayo ng isang ordered pair na outside dun sa shaded region. So, dapat, since wala siya dun sa shaded region, let's see, dapat mag-result siya sa false. Ano ba ibig sabihin nitong ordered pair na kinuha natin? Ibig sabihin, pwede kaya siyang magtrabaho ng 10 hours doon sa kanyang first job at 15 hours sa kanyang second job. So, let's see. So, substitute natin yung 10 and 15. So, we will multiply 30 times 10, that is 300, and then 28 times 15, that is 420. Now, we will simplify. So, 300 plus 420, that is 720, which is it greater than or equal to 840? No, hindi ito mas mataas. So, this is a false statement. Okay? So, as you can see, sa graph nakikita mo, kaya mas maganda, mas okay na i-graph natin siya. Okay? Makikita mo kagad kung part siya ng solution or not. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya pwedeng mag-work ng 10 hours dun sa first job at 15 hours sa second job. Bakit? Hindi siya makakapag-earn ng minimum of 840 pesos per week. Okay? So, kita naman po sa ating graph na nasa outside siya ng ating shaded region. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya part ng solution. Okay? Kuha naman tayo ng ibang point. So, ito ay 40 and then, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So, let's try 40, 30. Okay. So, substitute natin. So, you will have 1, 2, and then 840. So, 1,200 plus 840, he will earn 2,040. Is it greater than or equal to 840? Yes. So, this is a true statement. So, as you can see, true siya, andun siya sa shaded region. That means part siya ng solution. So, ano ibig sabihin nito? Pwede siya mag-work ng 40 hours dun sa first job niya and then 30 hours dun sa second job. Okay, yun po ang ibig sabihin po nun. Okay, so pwede siya mag-work ng 40 hours dun sa first job and then 30 hours dun sa second job niya. Okay, kasi kikita siya ng minimum of 840 pesos. Okay, so itry naman natin yung point na naglalay dun sa boundary line natin. So ito yung boundary line natin. Nakuha tayo ng isang point. Kunin natin yung 28,0. Okay? So, itry lang natin. Kailangan mag-true to. Okay? Bakit? Kailangan mag-true siya kasi yung boundary mo ay solid. So, yun ang palatandaan natin. Kapag may equal sign dito, solid ang line mo, ibig sabihin lahat ng points dyan kasama sa solution. So, 28, 0, let's see. Substitute natin si 28 at si 0. So, 30 times 28, that is 840. So, is 840 greater than or equal to 840? Yes, this is true. Why? Hindi man siya greater than, pero since ang ating inequality ay may equal, it can be equal to. So, this is true. Okay? So, this proves na lahat ng points dito sa ating boundary line ay solutions. Why? Kasi ang line natin ay solid. Okay? Dahil meron tayong equal sign dito. Okay. So, therefore, pwede siya mag-work ng 28 hours dun sa first job niya kahit di na siya mag-work dito sa second job. Okay, makukuha niya yung goal niya na 840 pesos per week. Okay, let's have example number 3. A clinic is writing a budget plan for the yearly inventory so they can buy additional supplies. They estimate that the cost of a set of face masks is 80 pesos per box and 120 pesos per half-gallon bottle of alcohol. They also plan to spend not more than. Ito na naman tayo sa not more than. So, this is greater than or equal. Okay? Not more than 2,400 pesos. So, i-represent natin yung X as the number of boxes. Yung bilang ng box ng face mask. And yung Y mo, yung bilang, yung number ng bottles of alcohol. So, let's answer the first question. Write an inequality that best describes the problem. So, represent natin, highlights natin ang ating mga important data. So, we have face mask. So, ang price ng ating face mask per box is 80 pesos. Ita-times natin siya kung ilang box yung number. So, since ni-represent natin yung box as X, so this is X. Plus, yung price ng ating per half gallon of alcohol, that is 120. Ita-times natin siya kung ilan ng alcohol na mabibili, kung ilang bote. So, i-represent natin siya as Y. Now, we have here, dapat daw, not more than 2,400 pesos ang magastos nila. So, dapat ito na yung pinaka-maximum na expenses nila. Okay, ito yung pinaka-budget, hindi lalagpas dito. So, therefore, if this is the maximum, so, ayan na po siya. So, ang gagamitin natin symbol is less than or equal to. Okay, so let us now represent the equation. So, sabi, write an inequality that best describes the problem. So, we will have 80x plus 120y is less than or equal to 2,400. So, this is our inequality. Let's have question number 2. Up to how many bottles of alcohol can be bought if they did not order for face mask? Okay, so balikan natin yung ating inequality. 80x plus 120y is less than or equal to 2,400. Now, ano ang representation natin? Yung X natin, that is the boxes of face mask. Yung Y natin, bottles of alcohol. So, ito yung bilang. Now, ang tanong, hanggang ilan ang kayang mabibili ng bottles of alcohol kung hindi sila bibili ng face mask? So, ibig sabihin, we will represent natin, i-represent natin ang ordered pair natin as 0, yung X, kasi wala daw biniling face mask. So, paano daw kung wala? Ilan daw ang mabibili na bottles of alcohol? So, ito ang hahanapin natin. So, isa-substitute natin yung 0 doon sa ating X. Okay, substitute natin yung 0 doon sa X. So, therefore, you will have 120y is less than or equal to 2,400. So, you will have y is less than or equal to 20. Ibig sabihin, they can buy at most 20 bottles of alcohol. Ibig sabihin ng at most, kaya nilang makabili ng 20 bottles of alcohol. Ito yung maximum. Okay? So, ito yung pinaka-maximum na mabibili nila ng bilang ng alcohol kung hindi sila bibili ng face mask. So, if your X is 0. Okay, next. If the clinic opted to buy 4 boxes of face masks, how many bottles of alcohol can be purchased? Now this time, ang ordered pair natin will be 4 kasi bibili na raw ng 4 boxes of face masks. So yun ang bibilhin nila. So ilang bottles of alcohol na lang ang mabibili. So, kung bibili sila ng 4 boxes of face mask, so isa-substitute natin. So again ha, this is our representation. So substitute natin yung 4 dun sa x. So this is 320. So simplify, you will have 120y is less than or equal to 2,400. So by APE, this will become minus 320. Now, so you will have 120y is less than or equal to 2,080. So 2,400 minus 320, that is 2,080. So you will get y is less than or equal to 17.33. Now, pag bibili ka ng alcohol, hindi ka naman pwedeng bumili ng bawas. Okay? So, aalisin natin tong 0.33. Doon lang tayo sa whole number. So, therefore, you will have y is less than or equal to 17. So, balikan natin yung question. How many bottles of alcohol can be purchased? So, ibig sabihin, they can purchase at most 17 bottles. So, pwede silang makabili ng 17 bottles maximum. Ito yung pinakamarami kung ang bibilhin lang nila na face mask ay 4 boxes. Okay, let's have the next question. How much can they save if they bought 10 items each? So, ito paano naman kung bibili sila if they decided to buy 10 items each? Okay? So, again, our representation, x and y, for the boxes of face masks and bottles of alcohol, respectively. So, you will have this inequality again. So, kung tig 10 daw ang bibilhin, substitute natin yung 10 dun sa ating inequality. So, you will have 800 and 1,200 is less than 2,400. So, i-add natin to. This is 2,000 is less than or equal to 2,400. Now, since ang tanong is, so ibig sabihin, kung bibili sila ng 10 pieces ng face mask at 10 pieces ng alcohol, ang magagastos nila o ang expenses nila ay 2,000. So, ang tanong, how much can they save if they bought 10 items each? So, dun sa 10 items each, ang expenses ay 2,000. So, what's the next step? Anong gagawin mo? Yes, ima-minus natin yung budget nila na 2,400 doon sa 2,000 na nagastos nila kung bibili sila ng tig sa 10 items bawat isa. Okay? Now, so 2,400 pesos minus 2,000 pesos, yung kanilang expenses. Ito yung budget. So, ang may maiiwan pa na 400 pesos. So, therefore, they can save 400 pesos if they bought 10 items each. So, don't forget to like and comment po tayo sa ating comment section and then share na rin po natin. Thank you! Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo for more video tutorials. This is your guide in learning your math lessons, your Wow Math channel.